One of my beloved teachers passed away on January 22nd. Thich Nhat, they called him Thai, and his Sangha at their temple called him Thai. And so in the yoga teacher training, I talk a lot about him, and when you know a lot about my history, I talk a lot about Thich Nhat, and specifically the book, The Blooming of a Lotus. Every book that he's ever written is the perfect culmination and assimilation of words, and in a way that is just so digestible, and in a way that, like for The Blooming of a Lotus, that is a book of meditations, or songs, or however you decide to use it in your life, where you can stay on one line, even one line of one chapter, which is one meditation or song or reading, forever. I stayed on one for a whole entire year. I didn't move on to the next one, and I used it every day, and it impacted my life in such a profound way. It kept me balanced. It kept me in check. It got me through a very, very difficult time that I was going through with my mother and her mental health. It kept me present, and it kept me grounded. And it always brought me back to myself. That's the thing about Buddhist teachings that always struck me from when I started reading about it, when I was introduced to it somehow back in 2000, somewhere around 2000, 2001. The being raised in religion, for me it was Catholicism. And this is like with every religion, but a lot of the Eastern philosophies and religions bring you to yourself. And whereas like Catholicism, Christianity, there's a lot of outside things like, follow this, follow that. And it never turns you back within yourself. And so when I found the turning back within myself, that was where was like, whoa, light bulbs went off, and I'm like, wow, everything is within myself. And then with it, like, I am also connected to everything, so that's why everything begins with me. When I can work on my own healing, when I can work on my own loving kindness, when I can work on my own compassion and forgiveness, that in turn, obviously it heals me, it works on me, but then extends to the rest of the world. So that was just like, wow, everything really does happen within ourselves. And so that is what brings me to this, as I honor Thich Nhat Hanh's life and passing and continuation of his teachings. For me, it has always been when that reminder of when I want to make a change in the world, I have to start with myself. So that's an invitation for you, if this resonates with you. When we feel called, when we are overwhelmed with the world around us, and we might get caught up in thinking that it's an unkind world and an unfair world, and then we think, I want to get involved with an organization, I want to do this, I want to do that. All totally fine, but get involved with yourself, because that's where the real work is. Think about it. Basic stuff, very basic stuff here, but if every person took the time to become kinder, to heal themselves, to work on loving kindness within themselves and compassion, and that generated an effect that made it so easy for us to extend the same to at least the people in our lives, you know, and the people that we come in contact with on a daily basis, at least them. Everyone did that, right? Obviously, the world will be a completely different place. So in honoring the teachings of the recognition that everything is within ourselves, begin with you and just really getting quiet. It's so much about getting quiet and not figuring things out and like that go, 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 go. Getting quiet. You know, and if that's new to you, then there might be some discomfort in just the sitting down and getting quiet, and that's okay. Getting quiet, the subtleties, taking time to really look at something, and as you look at something, you recognize that it holds all of the elements of the universe in it, right? Like, we don't need more and more and more and more and more stuff. That just confuses us more, but we need to get quiet and go within and see what's in our own hearts, the things that we can heal and release and witness and nurture, and then go from there. You know, and and try to be aware in every moment and stop jumping ahead 500 moments or being stuck in the past 500 moments, you know, and beyond. But really stillness and awareness that there is beauty in the smallest thing on earth. If you stop and look deeply into it, and you'll recognize that as your own heart. You know, when you look at nature, when you look at a leaf, you look at a rock, you look at a bird, you look at a baby, you look at your grown children, you look at any other human that you love, and you actually just take a deep breath and you recognize that everything exists in that moment within yourself and within the thing that you're looking deeply at. And there's a moment where nothing else matters. There's no urgency. There's no sadness, because everything is connected, and also, as Ty used to say, interconnected. Everything is interconnected. So he talked about when he passes, you know, nobody goes away. You'll see him when you drink your cup of tea mindfully and you recognize that now he is part of the sun and the rain and the soil and all of it. And so together, we can continue to evolve in loving kindness. Those that we love that are gone now are in everything, so you can grow with them together in loving kindness. Slow down, get quieter. Let go of the urgency as much as possible. Be easy on yourself. But do the thing that connects you with your heart. Do the thing that connects you with your heart. Namaste.